Powered by Riverside.
Good morning, Skippy.
Well, that's all we had for today. Please join us next week.
Yep.
Good morning, Josh.
Good
Great
morning. Beautiful morning. Welcome everybody to Monday Morning Restaurant.
Yeah. Well, you have one at least.
Monday Morning Food Adventure or Food Endeavor.
Oh, see, that's better. Let's just change it to Monday Morning Food Adventures. Cheers.
Cheers. Good
Well,
early morning.
We'll start with the bad news because you have nothing but great news. Like you're just nothing but great news hands today.
I'm pretty tired.
I know you worked. It's amazing. Amazing what happens when you actually step in the office someday. Yeah. So I have a rather busy morning. I'm at this point. I'm going to wait probably until this podcast is over to see if I get an email back from my local county officials regarding my restaurant.
Good morning, Fran.
Good morning, Fran. Mom. We'll say mom. Just call it mom. Because if I don't, I'm going to call the state and get some answers. Because I guess you can do fixed establishments through the state. You don't have to go through your local county, but they would like you to go through, just like a food truck. You can go.
Yeah.
You can go to Lansing. I got what's called a partial approval letter on Friday. When I say that for the thousands upon thousands of people that we have listening now, that I honestly copied SOPs from our prior location to our new location.
I never sent you mine. I'm sorry.
It's fine. ChatGPT is great. And nothing changed in our operation other than location. Like nothing. If anything, things that we're doing now are probably even would make health departments even happier. Like
right.
Our old location, we'd have to go, 150 feet to our smoker with our cart. And now we just got to go 10 feet out the back door. So I get a partial approval letter with 22 things on it that I have to redo or revise or explain or whatever the case may be. The one thing that's really irritating me is, can't see it though, but it's this document.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably have seen this document. This is the document showing whether the proposed water heater is big enough.
No, they never sent that to me.
Oh, of course.
They did it all and just let me know it wasn't.
Well, so they sent me the document. They said, hey, they're telling me for my bathroom sink, hand sink, or we'll call it 2 hand sinks because they want me to put in another one. We're going to talk about that. Bathroom sink, hand sinks, our 3-bay sink, and our laundry tub utility sink that we're using as a mop sink needs total BTUs of about 98,000.
Mm-hmm.
What'd they tell you?
I don't know.
Oh.
But yeah, so you have to assume when they do all their calculations, it's every faucet on at the same time.
Correct.
So you need the proper BTUs to be able to push hot water to all of those units at the same time. So I get it. I think it's stupid because obviously you're not going to have all of those faucets on at the same time.
Well, it's not what they're telling me I need. It's the logic behind it. So my old location, which I split the building with a coffee shop, they had a 75-gallon water heater or 76,000 BTUs. And we're talking now double the amount of water being used.
Mm-hmm.
at potentially the same time. But yet that was approved. Now, is it because I'm in the same building, even though I'm doing the same work and same thing?
You're getting water from an approved source already. So maybe standards changed in between when they got approved and when you're now going through it.
Are you saying they could be grandfathered in?
But think about it, Skippy. Like when you build a house and you have all approved electrical, standards change. You don't have to go back and change everything in your house.
Do you think standards? I mean, they're using the same calculation worksheet from 2018 because the date's on there.
7 years ago. 7, 8 years ago.
Well, correct. I just opened the other location last year.
Right. But did you have to have a water plan in place?
No.
Yeah.
Well, they said they originally did this calculation.
Were you getting your water heater from the building, or did you have your own water heater?
No, we shared.
Yeah. So you already got grandfathered in off their water because you're using their water source, which was already an approved kitchen. So you didn't have to have your hot water approved because you were getting it from a shared approved.
So if I do the math, then
I'm not saying it makes sense.
No, if I do the math, because according to this math is good from 2018.
Okay.
The coffee shop bought the building in 2021.
Okay.
Okay. So logic is telling me that's 3 years after whatever this worksheet came out.
Okay.
So if they haven't added anything, and I just go off of, if I put their numbers in with mine, it says that they need 130,000 BTUs just for what their existing is.
Okay. And they don't have that?
No, 76,000 because we shared the same water heater.
Yeah. I don't know.
But anyway, no, my health department, when he sent me this, I called to see if he was there, and he was, according to the secretary. So I bundled up and drove out there. It took me 10 minutes to get there. I get there and they say he's on a call. I said, okay, I'll wait. No problem. 5 minutes later, he's got an appointment he's got to run to. Best thing you can do is email him. I said, I've called him. I've emailed him. Unfortunately, I don't get a response. So I put in my last email, I'm currently standing in your lobby, but I understand that you have an appointment to run to. It is imperative that we speak. Because he's telling me some of the things he's telling me I've already sent him, and he doesn't look at emails that come through. He just generates a new one and hopes for the best. So we got that. So I'm going to see. I'm not saying the state can help me, but at least the state will answer and hopefully give me, since they have plan reviewers on staff according to the website, at least some guidance. Because I'm not changing the water heater. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to use the amount of water that they say I'm going to use.
But they have to go based on worst case scenarios, bud.
True.
Yep.
What's your BTUs on? Oh, you don't know. Never mind.
I don't know. I can look for you the BTUs. I sent you the model number.
Well, because you have double what I have. I mean, you have a prep sink. You have you have two bathroom sinks. You've got dishwasher. I mean, you've got a shit ton more. You have water for the ice machine. Yeah, you have water for the ice machine. You got
we
water
don't need
for
hot water.
machine.
We don't need water over there or hot water there.
Whatever. I mean, shit. You've got hot water galore. And anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure what our BTUs are, but those are expensive units. I know that.
Now, one of the questions is, so for a 3-compartment sink, they had to put a gallons per hour GPH. But then they had overhead spray rinse, which is also attached to that same 3-bay sink, that they both won't run at the same time.
Why not?
But they're hitting me with a higher number. Doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so if that higher number was out, so if my overhead spray rinse was out, and I'll take that bitch out and just put a faucet on it. I mean, there's a faucet on it now anyway, but I'm within line. If I didn't have the overspray rinse, I'm within like 7 BTUs maybe.
Okay.
Which
we run our faucet and sprayer at the same time.
You can. just doesn't give you the same amount of pressure.
You lose a little pressure on the sprayer.
Yeah.
But if
But
we
I'll take
fill
it
our
out.
we'll fill our sanitized tank while we're spraying dishes off in the wash sink before we fill the wash sink.
Yeah. I'll take it out. It's fine. Like he wanted me
I have 2 sprayers.
on your plan.
One, however, is half the pressure the other one is. My guy's showing up today. Yeah, the one next to our dishwasher before we wash dishes, like before we has like almost no pressure.
Oh, well, it's not
It's
good.
very handy. It's useless. So
Very
now we're
much so.
going over to the 3 bay sink to rinse dishes and then move them back over to the dishwasher side.
Yeah, I'll absolutely take that out.
And that's not the worst thing that happened this weekend.
We're not to you yet.
I know. We don't have time for me.
So my dish area is a total of 12 feet long by 8 feet wide. It encompasses our electrical panels, our water from
Which is what you want in your dish area is your electrical panels.
our water heater, our water from the city comes through the ground. Where I put my mop sink, he told me was too close to my 3 bay sink, needs to be relocated. There is nothing in Michigan Food Code that states how far something has to be away from something else. And then he obviously didn't give any guidance on where it has to go, how far it needs to be. He just says need relocated.
I was shocked that I didn't have a problem with my prep sink table side being next to my dish sinks. Like, yeah, sure. Go ahead and put your vegetables right there. I didn't have to have a divider or anything. They didn't say anything about it. Yeah. We talked about it. What is this section for? What is this section for? I'm like, all right, cool.
So on my plan, on my what's it called? Yep. My layout. Yeah, my layout. He says I have to indicate where my garbage cans are.
Mm-hmm. We did too.
Like all garbage cans? Because I didn't have to do that to begin with. Just saying.
Ours were on ours. I think it's more for so they can tell what the flow is of trash. I think it's becoming a point of enforcement with trash. So how do you dispose of it? What's the path from where it is to get to a dumpster? Because that was a couple emails back and forth with my person before we got approved. Which is how we ended up having to have the dumpsters moved. I had to take a picture of where our dumpsters were outside originally and send it to them.
It's not just dragging a can out to the dump or out your back door.
And that's what we said. We don't have any. So as soon as the garbage bag's full, we take it right out to the dumpster, and that satisfied the need. But yeah, we also got wheeled carts, wheeled trash cans.
Sure, and so do I.
So we're not.
Did you have to put the cart or the actual garbage can on your layout?
I think I had them on there. Yeah.
So I'm just going to write a circle with the word trash in it.
Yep, just right around your whole building.
Yeah, exactly. At this point. So you were at the old restaurant. You saw that I had a 10 by 10 easy up over my smoker. That passed. Everybody liked it. It was good. Just had to make sure everything was covered on its way out there, 120 feet or whatever. It is now 10 feet out my back door. And my 10 by 10 easy up is not quote unquote adequate coverage. There is a barbecue restaurant like 10 miles from me inside the same county that's got 2 smokers outside in a gravel sand driveway without a hand sink. Because of course I have to put a hand sink by my smoker. Did you have to put a hand sink by your smoker?
No, our other one suffices.
How far is it away? Do you know? Well, you're all in the same room. One big ass room.
I don't know how far away it is, but I'm sure that was part of her unhappiness with us not having it where we originally located it and moving it the other 10 feet. It's within 15 feet, and it's all inside. I think the biggest part of yours was it was outside, so you needed to have a hand washing because you had to exit a door.
True.
That was also the same door that you're running trash out of, so that handle's going to be gross and nasty. And
well, so I found out that even if you cook in pans, even if you wear cotton gloves
Mm-hmm.
and then put nitro gloves over it, or you're just using cotton gloves to handle even whether it be cold pans or hot pans,
Yep.
that does not count as a barrier. So anytime you remove a nitro glove or
Mm-hmm.
any type of glove, you have to wash your hands. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Okay.
My person's getting really, angry about that. I do have to replace some ceiling tiles because I have acoustic tiles in the dish room. So I had to buy more PVC tiles to put those in there. Yeah.
I have extras. I had like 4 boxes extra.
Oh, great. I wish I would have known. I'd have come to your restaurant. I found
Yeah,
some.
nothing better to do than drive over to see me.
Fuck you hiring?
Yes. Yes, we are.
I'll work for you until I'll just spend time on your couch. I don't know. How's that couch out in the lobby?
I slept on it for a little while one night.
A lot of the stuff I can fix. It's just there's no room for a hand sink in the dish room, and there's no explanation on where I quote unquote need to move my laundry sink that they bolted to the floor. So anyway,
Excuse me.
so I got that going for me. Oh, and then I needed to get a certificate of occupancy.
We didn't have to get one because our space never lost occupancy, which is very handy. But so what I expected when we had our fire inspection was for him to tell us what our safe number is. We never got one, so we don't have it posted.
Oh, what your max occupancy is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're under it for our square footage with 40.
Well, I'm only allowed 15 seats, so you got 3 workers. Maybe we got 18 to 20 people. Oh, did you know it's required to have an employee break room?
Yeah, sure. We got one. It's called the bathroom.
Can that be true? I mean, you have your little office in the back, but
yeah, we could count that as that.
Because
it's almost clean again. So
was it clean when they came in?
No. Oh God, that was the closet in your house where you clean your house because someone's coming over. You push everything.
Oh, you
in
just
there.
throw everything in. there.
Everything went in there. It had like 4 tool bags in there. It had everything in there. Everything we didn't have a spot for, or stuff that we had left over from what we were doing. It just all got thrown in there.
Yeah. Anyway, so
excuse me.
Yeah, the utility sink is 2 feet away from the 3-compartment sink on the scale drawn. This is too close. Relocate with separation. How much separation? Can you give me some guidance on what separation I might need? Dressing room personal items storage. Where will personal items storage be located? Please indicate on revised layout.
Which is hard to do on an overhead. So we just have hooks on the walls for coats. So ladies are putting their purses and stuff. We have some storage underneath our front counter that they're using that for that. But like, how do you describe hooks on the wall? Coats.
I changed storage room to break room, and I'll put a chair in there. And hooks on the walls, I guess.
The most depressing break room ever.
They should be working. They shouldn't be taking breaks.
That's right.
They can sit out in the lobby with the rest of them.
All right, I'm gonna get to some comments real quick.
Oh, comments. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Great.
There's nothing bad.
No, I'm just. This is great.
Chris, Monday morning, MMF ! He was happy with that.
Oh.
Or MMR. I'm sorry. R's and F's looks all really similar that far away. Steve says good morning. Justin says I have that restaurant operator tone. So, I hear that.
That's funny.
I feel it in my throat. Like there's been a lot of nonstop talking for 80 hours in 3 days.
That's it.
I don't know. I don't want to do the math on how many hours I spent at that place. Me and Chris. It was a lot. We were there a lot.
Is that why Chris is on a salary? I have to pay him overtime. Love you, Chris.
It'll all be worth it someday.
Sunset our hands.
Pam says, "Good morning, Josh and Skippy," with a couple freezing faces. Justin says he's jealous. Congrats.
Don't be jealous. God, no. Don't. Justin, stay in the food truck, damn it.
Pam and her husband Danny came in yesterday for some food, and I don't remember much of the conversation.
You just know they were there.
But they asked if it was worth it, and I said, "Today, no." Like, we're still too close to the other process of getting there. Like, what I did, if you ask me today, would I do it all over again? The answer is probably no. That answer will probably change in a few weeks. For years.
You hope so.
But and Jason says, "Morning, fellas and Skippy. Skippy going through the winter or ringer. Can you request a new health officer look at your account?" If there was other health officers in his county, he probably could.
So there's like 4, but the problem is I have the quote unquote head guy.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't do my first one. That's why I have to go to the state. Maybe.
Monday morning restaurant tour is what Chris said, and he says it was a whole lot. I'm guessing in relation to the hours that we were there.
Chris did a great job.
He has done a great job, and
he's invaluable.
He's very valuable.
Well, invaluable means he doesn't have a supposed value. He just keeps going.
Do you even know what a plethora is? If you do not know what a plethora is, how can you say I have a plethora of pinatas? Chris and I went through that whole thing yesterday.
Because it was like that. It was like that day.
Yesterday I finally got to delirium. So I got past grumpy tired.
Oh.
Got to delirium on and off.
Okay.
Yeah. And then got to, I couldn't stand still. Like every time I stopped walking, I started to sway a little bit.
It's like,
yeah, like a weak tree in a breeze. I was like, ooh. Justin, he said, "I'd live there." Oh, I know. I ran through restaurants before. I miss it a little bit. The barbecue truck here is trying to go into a brick and mortar and have had nothing but problems. Pizza truck too. Similar story to Skippy's. Justin says rent is too high here. Yeah, I'll let you know once I get my utility bills what that's going to do to the rent.
I can only imagine what yours is. Did you actually have? All right. Let me finish my weekend first, then we can go into your bad things. Keep going. You got more?
No, you said you were just going to finish. That's all the comments.
Okay. All right. Obviously, so up here in the good old state of Michigan, Josh is dealing with or has dealt with lake effect snow. He probably has feet of snow on the ground. We probably have 6 inches or so. We got about 6 inches. It didn't snow hard. It just snowed a lot. But we have ice, and the low temperature without any wind chill yesterday was like -15.
Mm-hmm.
So just straight, no wind, just straight temp. So woke up early, or my wife woke up because she had some dogs to take care of, and we didn't have any hot water in our sink. So I'm thinking the worst, like, oh, I got a busted pipe or blah, blah, whatever. And my buddy comes over because he knows more about everything than I do. And he unthaws it with a hairdryer, and now we have hot water. So that's good. If I could take a picture of where my daughter's car is right now, I still have no idea how this happened, but she was backing out of the driveway, and I don't know. She said maybe a gremlin took over, and now the front of from the road to our yard is like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly where her car is right now. Because we did not try to pull it out. With my truck, 4-wheel drive, I did not realize that in 4-wheel high, that my front axles need to be locked for the axle to engage.
Yes.
So here I am trying to back out of my driveway in four-wheel high, thinking
Hmm.
I'm going fine, and then I get stuck. Luckily, I get out, but I'm driving my wife to her appointment, and these people are Delta airline pilots, and they haven't been home in a while. So their thing is, or their driveway is not plowed; it is all concrete and full of ice. So here I am trying to move and get to where I need to go, and I ended up with I don't know, we'll say a rut in their front yard. But then I realized I had to lock my axles, and guess who got out pretty easily after that? So anyway, yes. So I'm so that's that. Josh, let's talk about your busy, extremely busy and fruitful 3 days.
Grand opening.
I saw a ribbon cut. I saw a little ribbon
closing.
cutting separate.
Yeah, you notice how thrilled I was with that in that picture.
Oh, nobody was. Yeah, you guys. Chris was putting on a face. He enjoyed it.
Yeah, he tried. I had to then go back and finish getting things ready for us to be open, because that was 10 minutes after we opened, and we still had things to cut. Not besides ribbons.
Oh,
we were very behind.
Very behind, really?
Not just with normal prep stuff, because we were stupid and didn't do any of it the night before.
Is Troy in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But so everybody's list of items has changed.
Mm-hmm.
So his first day was our opening day, and that's now we're training everybody.
Because you didn't have that one day to practice.
Right. Which would have been nice.
So can we start on Wednesday? Because I believe you were supposed to open Wednesday.
Yeah.
You're supposed to open Wednesday because you made the ad, you boosted it, and
oh yeah. So yeah, Monday we were supposed to have we were supposed to have inspections Monday.
Yep.
Sorry, it's all been a blur.
I know. So
3 weeks ago.
Monday comes. I think I text you at like 11. Is everything good? And you said
no.
Or actually,
inspection went fine.
Actually,
we were approved by the health department.
You said hell. Actually, is what you said.
Justin says they're $20 to $30 a square foot a year where he's at. So I think I'm at 15. But anyways, saw Josh slicing brisket fancy. Now, was that Texas style like Skippy?
First of all, I slice brisket for catering if they ask me, but no, we serve chopped. I did have somebody mention in my comment section that if I was still serving the pot roast, or we're going to move to to sliced brisket.
Ouch.
Yes. Well, I wanted to say I will put that pot roast up to anything you cook, but I didn't get that far. So, anyway.
So yeah, Monday we were supposed to have our mechanical and fire and health department was supposed to come back and check off all their boxes.
Yeah.
D-Bag that did our mechanical inspection refused to do our fire inspection while I was there because he still had quote unquote calculations to do for our one pull handle 4 nozzle system. I told him I have a calculator.
We had everybody pull out their phones. We have multiple calculators. Yes. Which one would you like?
So he got pushed a day.
Which would have been Tuesday.
Well, that was unofficially a day.
Correct.
No, hold on a second. No, because MLK was Monday. So all our inspections were Tuesday. Yeah.
Tuesday,
so got pushed to Wednesday.
You had the ad. You had the ad going for Wednesday to open.
All kinds of people.
Woo! Everybody excited. You had radio stations. Like you got more publicity than I.
Yeah, I got someone from Wood TV 8, Channel 8, NBC, reached out to me on. This was right after the inspector left, saying he wasn't going to do the.
You were just mad.
I was so pissed, and I got this email. Hey, we'd love to do a story about this big grand opening tomorrow. I said, well, not tomorrow.
Funny you mentioned that.
Yeah. Your timing couldn't be more.
Can you come back the next day?
Yeah. So yeah, it was that kind of hurt. That was a little sting on the but we reached out to no one. Everyone that one of the radio stations that was not us at all. They just picked it up from wherever Yeah, we had lots of positive press going organically for Wednesday. The number of people that showed up Wednesday was about 5. So I'll take that as a success. You know, there wasn't like a line of people out the door.
You didn't show up. We have a line.
These people are hungry. So yeah, it was. Yeah,
I brought pizza.
Luckily, the word got out. We changed, so everybody should have gotten notified that had put interested or going on the event. I'm assuming.
Hopefully.
So, yeah. So yeah, most everybody heard. It wasn't a huge deal. But yeah, then Thursday rolls around.
Yeah, big day. The big day.
Thursday. Yep.
Well,
Chris didn't sleep.
Wednesday was done. Wednesday he came in, did what he was supposed to. Everything
he was there for 5 freaking minutes and done.
Yeah, dickhead.
Yeah. Didn't all they had to do was, so the fire guys were there, they pulled the handle to make sure everything shut off like it was supposed to, and then we got all our little freaking green tickets. Thanks. Could have done this yesterday.
Could have Googled how to do this myself.
Yeah.
Made a green ticket. Anyway,
so yeah, once we got confirmation, like we started loading up, walking, like GFS orders were gotten on Tuesday, we were ready to prep. We had the smokers were lit right after he left, and we were off to the races. So, Thursday was good. Our first order came right at 10 o'clock. It was one of the workers at the meadery 2 doors down. He came over. He was officially our first customer once we opened.
Did you frame $1?
No, he paid with a card.
Did you frame his card?
That'd be funny. Can I take a picture of that and put it up on the wall? No, 2 customers later paid with cash, and that was our first cash customer. And his dollar bill was on our menu in the bottom corner for a couple days.
Somebody needed to leave money for it. Like change.
Yeah, it started a little slow enough that there was some anxiety there.
Fucking open at 10 o'clock when it's 10 degrees outside.
We've been averaging about $200 that first hour, so
I'm just saying.
Yeah. But yeah, we did from 11 to 2. We did $2,000.
Yeah, that's great.
It was a little bumpy here and there, but
when
you have everybody doing things they've never done before, then it's going to be a little bumpy.
The practice thing really didn't.
Yeah, it would have been nice instead of miming things with everybody. But yeah, it went fine. It went well. Lots of happy people. We've changed platings a half dozen times in between then and now.
Okay.
Trying to work on things and make them look prettier. What goes best on which plates? Again, having some practice would have been nice. But we'll get there. From what I can tell, all the platings are consistent. Sandwiches are all consistent for the most part. We're working on portioning of our onions and jalapenos and stuff for some loadeds, and how much goes on what. So some heavy hands. Some very pickled onion-y sandwiches went out potentially.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, there's worse things. Platters, you'll be happy to hear that were probably our best-selling item. So 2 and 3 meat platters.
As much as we love our creativeness,
yeah,
it seems like inside people just want platters.
Give me some meat and a couple sides.
Yep.
We had a couple people ask if we had bread to go with the platters.
I was wondering. I haven't been asked that yet, but I was wondering.
So it was a couple. So someone, I think Chris walked out a bun, and he passed 3 tables, and they all said, "Oh, can we have one too?" So the next morning, Chris he had to go to the store. I said, "You know what? Grab a couple loaves of bread. Let's try this out and see what happens." Almost every piece of bread that's been on the plate on Saturday and Sunday has come back to the kitchen on the plate. So
they never used it, never ate it.
Never used it. No.
So you lost $1 in buns that night, and then you lost what?
$5 in freaking Wonder Bread.
See, maybe people didn't know it was Wonder Bread. I don't know.
We have to advertise it's Wonder Bread. We even went traditional with Wonder Bread. See, we can do tradition. We did start putting pickled onions and pickles on the plates for platters. It's a nice little pop.
Yeah.
Most of those were eaten, generally. Didn't see a whole lot of food come back to the dishwasher station. We did have a loaded mash that looked like it was barely touched past the meat. But
okay,
not everything's for everybody. So other than that, it was half full sides. We were seeing coming back, but
yeah,
big portions, and especially if you're getting like a 3 meat platter, that's a lot by the time you get to a pretty good size potato salad. Did you go through
a lot of to-go boxes and stuff?
Yeah. We went through a lot of everything.
I bet.
Yeah, because we're offering to-go boxes after they're done eating. So, we went through a lot more than we thought.
Well, I think I texted you. I think I texted you either Friday or Saturday morning. Like, have you gone to the store yet?
Oh, yeah, every day. Every day. Well, a lot of it's that we're trying to keep stock low in the restaurant because we're trying to figure out what we can fit where. Things aren't in final spots yet. So I didn't want a lot of stuff there until we got things figured out where it's going to be. So we need to figure out how much space we have. But
so how's your U-shaped assembly area working out?
It's great. Everybody loves it. All my kitchen staff love it. They love how it's set up.
Good. So at least you got that
really
going for
you. Yeah, it works really well. Oddly enough, we've lost counter space from the food truck.
Okay.
Because of how we have it set up. So we have those 2 warming cabinets and then a table on each side.
Yeah.
So those tables being separated, they're only 4-foot tables. Versus on the truck where we had a 6-foot counter to do meat prep and stuff. And like when we're wrapping ribs and stuff, it's a 6-foot counter instead of a 4-foot counter. So that's made it a little. You are spam 616. The first 6. Yeah. I don't know what prefix 616 in Michigan is, but I don't think there is one.
So how many cases of meat was your initial order?
Oh God, I don't even remember. We did, I don't know. We probably were 3 of each. I think I had 3 of each. And I bought more of each before the end of the weekend. So we did a case of pork for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday each day. And we had 7 briskets for Saturday.
You went through
and barely made it to 7 o'clock with brisket. We haven't had ribs past 5:30.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
And that was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We went through 48 racks of ribs in 3 days. So we're going to be 21 racks a day, probably. And that's without the truck rolling.
I mean, you'll probably if a case is 15, is a case 15?
Yeah.
So you'll probably be, my guess, you'll probably be at a case.
No, case is 9. There's 3 3-packs in a case.
There's only 3?
I think so.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Seems low.
I know. It's a weird number. So yeah, we're going through, 2.5 cases of ribs a day. We'll be a case and a half of brisket a day, probably.
I'm surprised you were able to find all the brisket you needed.
Yeah.
GFS or Costco?
I got a couple cases from Costco. GFS had a sale that made it 20 cents cheaper a pound.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I would have much rather just paid the extra 20 cents and got them at Costco because the quality is better. So, but we'll see what kind of pricing I can get from my rep from GFS. See if we can't bump up to some of their higher quality briskets. If I can get them for the same price that I can get them at Costco, then I'll get them from GFS. And as long as their quality is the same.
So I was looking at Gordon's because obviously I thought I was going to be able to open at some point or another.
Yep.
Their prime is $6.95 a pound online or on their ordering site or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
$4.95 was the one they said they have in stock or ready to go. But
you saw it for $4.95?
yeah, I think so.
I saw it. I paid $5.20
But this was through their
online.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
So it should be the same as for Costco. It should be the same as in the store for case prices. So now I wonder if they had a drop or it just went up after you looked.
Oh, whore.
I am not a whore.
Not you.
So as far as numbers go, I will share how we did.
FYI, brisket. $4.99. Sorry.
At Costco?
No, it's at Gordon's.
Oh, yeah. That's the one that's got on sale. Yeah.
I don't go to Costco.
$5.29, I think is what I paid.
Yeah, Sam's is $4.98
Costco.
for $4.98 for choice and $5.48 for prime.
Yeah, not too bad.
Restaurant Depot's like $5 if you buy a case.
Wish I had one close.
I went grocery shopping and I am floored by the cost of I guess in the grocery store because I haven't looked at it in a while. The cost of beef.
Yeah.
I am floored by the cost of beef.
Yeah, at least steaks and stuff. Hamburgers still okay, but like steaks.
I got 80-20. I got 80-20 for $4.99 a pound on sale.
Yeah.
Typically it's $5.49. But like I was gonna make a chuck roast in the crock pot or whatever.
Yeah.
And $13 a pound or something like that.
Mhm.
Like that's
Yeah.
freaking unbelievable.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, hopefully this is the last year. Hopefully this is the last year. Hopefully it's a good summer. Hopefully there's not a lot of drought. Then I think we'll start to see it come back down next year, as long as we have a decent year this year, weather-wise. So
I mean, a chuck roast at Sam's is $8 a pound, but still crazy. Anyway,
so we're a couple of years removed now from, we had COVID and then we had all the drought out west, where grain prices just went through the roof.
yeah.
So
cheap.
everybody started sending their cows to market sooner, and then didn't get new cows. So herd sizes plummeted, and then it takes 2 to 3 years, they said, for herd sizes to get back, and you need 2 to 3 good years,
Yeah, I heard
for herd sizes to get back to normal.
Cheap feed is cheap beef.
Yeah.
So that you're
So-
and right now I guess feed prices are coming back down to somewhat
Good.
normal levels.
Yeah, I think we're getting close for beef. I mean, pork is stabilized at least. We're not seeing
low. Chicken's
yeah,
low. Except
chickens
in the
back
grocery
good.
store. Chicken's not low in the grocery store unless it's bone in, skin on.
Yeah,
but-
you can't get anything cheap, boneless, skinless in the store.
No, it's outrageous.
You're paying premium for processing right now because everybody got raises.
Yeah.
Weird
I
how
got,
that happens.
I got a family pack of chicken breasts for $2.96 or $2.69 a pound. But if I wanted a family pack of like boneless, skinless thighs, it was almost $4 a pound.
Steve says Memphis Kroger is $6.99 a pound for 80-20.
Wouldn't know that. Steve, is that where you're from? Weird. I need to start asking people where they're from. Anyway,
Sorry.
so you said that wasn't the worst thing that happened. What was the worst thing that happened?
Ice at Mississippi Chicken Plant. So,
Excuse me?
ice at a MS Chicken Plant. So maybe the chicken's got multiple sclerosis there at that ice plant, or the chicken plant. Live in I'm guessing Memphis, MS. I don't know.
Mississippi.
Memphis.
No, North Mississippi.
Where are you hail from? Yeah, we had.
Hold on. I got one thing for you.
Oh my god,
No,
it's been all Skippy.
I know. I got
He was
to
all
talk.
excited about that I get to open. Go, we'll finally have something to talk about. And Skippy's been talking for 40 freaking minutes.
I know. I love it. Thank you. I got nothing else better to do. You got a comment on something or whatever that said that your lady up front, he asked if the chicken quarter was boneless, and she said she didn't know. I'm thinking to myself, if you're ordering a chicken quarter, shouldn't you know that it's not boneless?
Well, I mean, keep in mind, someone asks you that. Los Angeles, Steve
What?
says. No, I don't even want to continue the conversation.
I'm lost.
You could ask that such a random,
I know.
off the wall question, and then you start questioning your own. Like,
Well, hold on. When he said ice, I thought it was either the snow or Federal Bureau or Federals.
see, I thought it was the precipitation with the storms that were coming through.
No, I thought it was immigrants or migrants or whatever they're called. I don't know. Aliens from outer space.
Man, oh man, man
Anyway.
alive.
So boneless chicken quarter was the greatest thing I saw all weekend. Anyway, please, I apologize. I took over for you. Please. What was the worst thing that happened to you this weekend or this week?
Our dining room from Friday night to most of Saturday was 58 degrees. Roughly,
That's a
I'm guessing.
problem.
Yeah. Lots of complaints about chilly, colds in metal seats obviously get cold. You know what the temperature was like around here and the wind was like. So we figured it was just the door opening and closing so much, and that wind was blowing towards the building.
Sure.
So we didn't really think of. I mean, obviously it sucks, but I started looking at can we get a couple ceiling heaters, to kind of help alleviate going forward. Yeah. So yesterday morning, I went in there. I was there at 2:45, and just turned the thermostat all the way up for the dining room and turned the fan from auto to on. And 2 hours later, it had not budged a degree.
Oh.
So hop on the phone to after hours service for PureBolt, mechanical heating and cooling, and was happy to get somebody at 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
He was there within a couple hours, and he went up on the roof, came back down in a big old hurry. Said, "Yeah, it's running." He said, "It looks like it's been running for a while because there's no snow on it." It's okay. It's not warm out here though.
What's the problem?
So he has his little heat gun, his little thermal reader. Says, "Yeah, it's showing like 102 degrees at the vent." All the surrounding tiles were blue though, so just the heating vent was warm. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna head back upstairs."
Not coming through.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back up. He said. I said, "Okay." Comes back down with the filters. There was so much buildup in the filters that he couldn't even depress the fiber.
Already?
I found your problem. Well, this isn't the new unit. This is the old unit.
Oh.
Apparently, all the times that people have been up there looking at that to refire it, no one thought about changing a freaking
No, of course
filter.
not. Why would they?
So he took him out. He said, "I'll be back in a couple of days. I don't have any with me." He said, "I'll be back in a couple of days. It's fine to run without the filters." He said, "It looks like it's probably just from construction." He said, "Yeah, that makes sense." So, yep. By lunchtime, it was a nice 70 degrees in there, and actually turned the thermostat down a little bit because it was feeling warm.
It's a nice $400 service call.
At least. So
For a filter?
well, on the bright side, all my other invoices from the renovation are starting to come through. So it was a happy day yesterday. A happy day. Oh, we had to go buy ice from McDonald's.
Is your ice machine not
Friday.
keeping up?
To TBD on that. It broke.
Sage.
So Friday, I was
It said
able to.
you're using me too much.
Friday, I was able to leave the restaurant. I had to go pick up my daughter. Angie had a doctor's appointment. I went with her. She's almighty. And then I went to Lansing to pick up my daughter from school. Dropped her off at the house and went back to the restaurant.
She picking up some hours this week?
No.
Wow, you're
So I get there and Chris says, "We have no ice."
Just like that?
This is the first thing when I walk through the door. He said, "And it's just pouring water into the ice bin part."
Oh.
I said, "Okay,
Hey, Chris, what are you doing? What are you doing about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get ice. I'll be right back. I'll go get some ice." So I come back and sure enough, there's just a faucet running inside the ice bin. I said, "All right, well, let's unplug it and turn the water off." Figure out what's going on. So I'm looking in there and there's this little plastic circle, just like a ring. And it's all chewed up, sitting in the bottom of the ice bin. So that's probably not ideal. So where this water was coming out, I mean, I guess there was some sort of plug that was supposed to be there.
Oh,
I'm also guessing that parts of this plug ended up in somebody's drink at some point in time this weekend. Because the ring was all that was there. There was nothing that was going to hold water. So, he said Chris was running the restaurant, he said, into the ground. Just kidding, buddy. No, it was crazy busy while that was all going on. So everybody held everything together very well during very high pressure situations. Anyways, so I turn the water back on, plug it back in, stick my finger in that hole, take the top off, and ice starts to percolate. So I was like, okay, we got this figured out. At least we know what the problem is. We just need to plug this hole.
gonna go get
So
like a
it's
little
just-
finger condom to put over it.
So it's that after I have everything taken apart on the top, so there's a reservoir and it's got a float in it, just like a toilet.
Yeah.
So it fills up and yeah. So that empties the reservoir is what that's for whatever reason. I'm guessing for cleaning purposes.
Sure.
So I'm like, okay, Chris, I'll find some sort of stopper. I'll run to the hardware store in the morning, find a stopper. We'll be good to go. So the next morning, as I'm there doing, so it would have been yesterday. Well, yesterday? I don't know.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow Sunday.
Sunday?
Or yesterday was
Must have
Sunday.
been. I don't know when I fixed it.
One of the 2 days. 3
Yeah.
days. You're right.
So yeah, I was they're getting ready to do meat prep, and then I have my little fat separator with a little stopper in the end. I'm like, that looks to be about the same size I felt with my finger. I stick that up there, bingo bango, fit perfect.
You have ice now.
Perfect. Chris says, "Where's the middle finger emoji?" I'm kidding. Chris did a fantastic job. If he wouldn't have been there, that place would have been burnt to the ground by now. Chris did a heck of a job. So, yeah, we have ice again. So obviously, it takes a little while for us to refill the ice bin that was in the pop machine and the ice bin that's in the ice machine. All while we're handing drinks out and stuff. So, whether or not it'll keep up, we'll be able to determine that this week. But I would not say no probably to a second ice machine because we are doing a lot of drinks. So, and we were doing new glasses for refills too, which means we weren't reusing ice. So everybody was getting new ice, new glasses. So extra ice going out. So we stopped that. We're just refilling the cups now to cut back on some of the ice. So things you learn while you're moving along. But so yeah, we had those two minor hiccups this weekend. But really that's the worst ish of it. Our front lock is sticking. I'm going to WD-40 it today and see if that helps. But there was a couple days where we couldn't get it unlocked from the inside.
Oh.
Yeah. So it would unlock with a key ish. But yeah, 5 minutes sitting there trying to twirl the thing. We couldn't get it to go.
Do you have a key on the inside and outside?
Just the outside. So it's a knob on the inside.
Yeah, for some
So
reason,
probably,
both my doors, I have a key on the inside and outside.
yeah. So I'm guessing there's a gear that's not catching maybe.
Yeah.
So we've talked about getting that lock switched anyways, because who knows how many of those keys are floating around the universe
Probably.
from all the other businesses that have been there probably. So, but yeah, the thought of having a locksmith come out and bill me a couple $100 for a new key or a few $100 for a new lock is not something I want to think about right now.
Daunting.
Yeah, it all is. It all is. Oh, and our keypad on our back door that has, so we have a lock on our back door with the keypad. Unlocks. Kept freezing up. So, yeah. Yeah, it's cold. It's not going to get any warmer this week. It doesn't look like. So, we have lows in the negatives.
What do you mean? We're going to be the teens.
Our lows are in the negatives all week here.
Oh, yeah, we don't. We have like 1 or 2 days that are in the negatives.
Yeah. Our daytime temperatures are in the teens, but yeah, our overnight lows are still cold, which is primarily when I need somebody to use that back door is when Troy comes in at 3:00 in the morning. So I'll probably have to get him a front door key to make sure he can get in. Yep.
Your keypad lock doesn't have a key as a backup?
No.
No.
Jason says, can't wait to come visit the new restaurant. Notes to self, bring extra hoodie and my own ice. Congrats on opening. I can only imagine the struggle. Keep it up. And then Steve says 2 in Memphis. Okay.
Steve, I'm lost on you, bud. Again,
Some conversations are just harder to have via text one way and audio video the other way, but it's okay. So for our 3-day opening,
3-day. Oh, you don't count Sunday, do you?
well, I'm going, just so when I pull the report, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, for the weekend, we did 42.53, 38.32, and 40.70.
What was Saturday?
40.70.
40.70.
Yep.
Okay.
So 138 transactions, 125 and 128.
Average ticket?
Big.
36, 38.
No, not that high. We were 31-ish, I think. Oh, let me double check. Where do I go? Reports. Goodness gracious. Sales. Oh, we are going through a whole lot of towels.
Yeah.
Yeah, my staff loves towels.
Sure they do.
Love some towels.
Before we go, because we're at 10:02, and I know you have such a busy day coming up.
Yeah, I gotta go shopping.
My original point of contention was that big opening between your dining room and your kitchen. How was that utilized?
Awesome. It worked exactly like I thought it would. People coming up and talking to us. It
Perfect.
serves its purpose perfectly.
Good.
We're keeping some to-go bags up there for to-go orders. We have a water container up there for when people want ice waters and stuff. But yeah, it works exactly like I thought it would. People are walking up and chit-chatting and taking a look at the kitchen and stuff. And
Good.
it's all very nice. Our average check for the 4 days that we were open is $30.91.
Okay.
447 sales, average check of $30.91. So we've done 13,750-ish since we opened.
You can make a dent.
In labor.
Maybe a scratch. Maybe a scratch.
A dent in labor.
Good.
So,
Overall successful.
Sunday was Sunday was Sunday. It's we'll see if that's a normal Sunday, or if that's it was still really freaking cold outside, and we're gonna take time to do our own thing on Sunday.
A blizzard.
But we did 1660. So
Still
which,
good.
if you ask my staff, they were probably pretty happy about it. I know Chris and I were pretty happy that it was a slower, less chaotic day. The back of house guys got to see how to clean the smoker, and they cleaned the smokers, and so yeah, all in all, it was good. So 2 degrees in Memphis is what Steve was saying. Oh no, thank you, Fran, for filling in the gaps for us mentally challenged people. But yeah, all's good. It's nice. It'll be nice to see what this week is with a full week. You're also right. We do need to get some menus printed. So, yep. So we will work on that. Hopefully, I have some time to be able to do some work this week.
Yeah.
So Chris and I were in position pretty much the entire weekend. So, yeah. We will be hiring a couple more people. We need a full-time someone there all the time doing dishes. So at least during lunch hours and dinner hours. So yeah. Our dishwashers are busy the whole time they're there pretty much. So, but lots of compliments on the staff, lots of compliments on the space. Yeah, we couldn't be more proud of what we kind of got put together. So hopefully it all continues.
Couple months of the food truck up and running. There's going to be a well-oiled machine.
I doubt it.
Machine.
It'll be a clunky. Yes, Skippy was right on the menus. Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, it'll be a clunky machine when we get started. I gotta get to scheduling. So yeah, that's got to move up to the front burner. We've had a bazillion emails about requests for catering over the weekend, so got to get out to those. It's normal. I have normal open house stuff, so I can't say that it's because of the restaurant, but
It will be.
Yeah.
What'll be even better is now you have a spot where people can come pick up their order. That's so much better.
we'll still deliver.
You better charge for it.
We never have, never will.
So the whole point of having a restaurant, somebody can pick up their catering order. So much easier. It's less
Yes,
you
but-
have to worry about.
No, it's service that we're not providing anymore.
It's not about a service you're not providing.
We give
Still
people
provide
discounts
that
when they come pick up their stuff already. We did that.
Yeah, but now you have a spot.
We did have a spot before. We had people pick up stuff off the truck all the time.
You're killing me, Smalls.
You know, you're mistaken. You're the small one. All right.
I don't think you're much.
I am.
Not much. Anyway,
I am.
happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everybody. Have a great week. Can't wait to talk to y'all next week. With Skippy still not having a restaurant and somehow still monopolizing the entire hour.
Somebody's going to ask you questions. You're not forthcoming.
You didn't ask me anything.
I did too.
You
How
talked
you
about
feeling? How
all
you
your
feeling today,
woes.
Josh? How you feeling today? We did
I
not
feel
talk about. We didn't. I
Tired?
monopolized 20 minutes.
Oh my God. Go listen back to this show. All right, everybody. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.